What's up, guys? This is Plus coming at you with another video for your face. And pretty much what's going down right now is we are in war with this particular clan that you can see right here. Um, these guys, they took on the main clan and they beat the main clan, efficiently. Now, we came back to take vengeance on this clan, and I pretty much think that's exactly what we are kind of dishing out right now. The first guy took my base out, three-starred me, and he must have been confident because he thought, okay, I've taken him out. He's gonna know I've taken him out. And I kind of thought, okay, well, that's a little bit mean, you Town Hall 11, sneaking up on a Town Hall 9 and beating me up. Well, he tried to take on Mac, and he tried to take on someone on his own size, and he just failed real bad. And obviously, it's not right if we don't show him failing real bad for all of you to see and enjoy, and for him to see and enjoy and remember that it happened once upon a time whilst he was playing Clash of Clans, where he bullied somebody and the next attack he did, he got bullied. So let's go ahead and watch his replay and you guys can see how he did. Now, this is his attack. He comes into this attack thinking, all right, I've got this down. My 20 Valks, they're going to save me. He goes right in here. He quakes the wall. He's like, yep, I'm in. He's going to do some Spider-Man stuff right here. And he drops his golems, trying to make his way in. He's trying to funnel those Valks right into the center, because he knows that once the Valks go in there, there is no hope for this base. But we were ready for him this time, and we knew exactly what to expect from him. So as a result of this, we took things into perspective here. We put a lot of witches in the CC. We made sure the witches were right there to protect those, structures from the Valks, and the Valks would be swinging all day long, whilst the wizards would be taking their hit points away from them. Now, he dropped all his troops, and you see those two witches there in CC. They really messed up his attack, messed up his king. His king came out of this going, whoa, what just happened? And he didn't even touch the town hall. So this was an attack that pretty much, I guess it must have really surprised him, because he just never expected what he got. He came out of this attack with no stars. Must be feeling it. He'll definitely be feeling it, because when you take an attack in war and you don't get a star, you feel it for a while. You feel it for more than just a minute. And then when Plus takes the time to upload it to like YouTube and show it to the whole world, you don't just feel it for a while, you feel it for a little bit longer than just a while. And it's right that he should, because what he did was right before this, he just stepped all over my base. He just stepped all over my base like it was a joke or something. Like he was just having fun stepping all over my base. Now that's not nice. And he got exactly what he deserved with that no star. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys another attack. I want to show you guys my attack to show you how I did in the war. And, I got myself 6 stars, which is pretty cool. And I kind of felt like it's important for me to show you guys the first attack, because that's really good. And, it is something that really helped us out here in this war. Now, going into this attack, I kind of knew already where his big bombs would be, because, that's what happens when you face a sister clan for another clan. They already know where your tricks are. And I knew he had his big bombs over here and a big bomb over here, and I knew he had 2 big bombs right here, so I knew the space was toasted right about now. And I kind of thought, okay, well, where exactly am I going to deploy? Because I know this guy, he loves his, Hound in CC, because he knows it's a real pest. So I knew as long as I could take out the Hound without losing my queen, I knew this attack was wrapped up. So I dropped the wall breakers I want to break in here, because I knew that if I could get the golem in there, I could get the Pekka to go out on the outside and then flow back on the inside once everything's right. But you know how this game is. Sometimes these troops, they just do what they want. They don't listen to anybody. This Pekka keeps going for some strange reason, because the wizards didn't shoot the building down fast enough. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to drop the hogs, get them into the center, because I know there's no chance of any big bombs taking them all out. There's only one big bomb right up in here, and that's going to get healed right up as soon as they get dropped. And the big bomb goes. And now this base is pretty much toast, because there is no way for this guy to expect himself to get any more, my hogs and the bacon here, because, I've got the golem in there tanking for everybody. I've got the hogs going in. I've got a heal spell. I've got, I've got troops coming out left, right, and center, out my ass, wherever you wanted to come out from. I've got troops coming out. Now this guy is done, and he knows it at this point. He's just eating, he's eating grass, and he knows that there's no hope for his base right now. And I send the troops in here. I send a couple of cleanup troops, and this is why you've always got to keep those cleanup troops, because your hogs aren't going to clean up the whole base, so you always need to make do with what you got and make sure you keep a couple of troops for cleanup. If you don't, you're going to run out of time, and you're not going to have enough time to clean up the base, because the hogs all go in like one direction, and there is no hope for you when they start doing that. So like the hogs are doing here, they'll just go like on funnel on their own, and that can really mess up your attack. See, these hogs over here, they're saving me time, and they're going in here to take the town hall, and they start taking the town hall right before the other hogs turn up and, do the job with them. At the end of this attack, you really feel like, hey, this was really, really close to me, and I felt this was important to get this 3-star here. This was important, and the guy who owns this base is not going to like what he saw, but it's important that he sees it. Right about now, we're kind of waiting for Mac and Chris to just 3-star the remaining 2. Well, anybody 3-stars this base, and we have more stars than they can get. Because like I told you guys, this is the only attacker that they have a Town Hall 9, and we have got 2 Town Hall 11s, and it's obvious that the same guy is running the 2 accounts, and there's no way he's going to do better on 2 targets that he did worst on with higher level troops. It just won't work. So he already knows. He's probably sitting there scratching his head thinking, whoa, I've got to drag out 1 star from this attack. But it doesn't matter if he drags out 1 star from that attack, because as long as Chris gets 3 stars in this, the war is over. So the war is over. He should know that his clan has lost this war. There is no hope for these guys. Anyway, guys, this has been the daily update. Now, we're going to have a war recap, and we're going to do the spotlight video. I'm hoping we can do this tomorrow, but as I told you guys already, I'm not really in town, and I really want to take some time, obviously, to get the videos right. And I know that you guys need a daily update video, and I don't know, maybe we can show some other attacks, what happened in this particular war in this video. But I don't want the video to get longer than maybe like 7 minutes or 5 minutes or something like that. I don't want it to go over 10 minutes, because that's too much. Now, a lot of the guys in this war, they have done above and beyond what was expected. All the Town Hall 9s, they represented with at least 1 3-star, and that was really important in this war, because we needed those attacks. As you can see, we needed the attacks to really put together a challenge and really give these guys hell. Now, we had a couple of Town Hall 8s that didn't really do so well, and we had some Town Hall 8s here that didn't do so well. It was a bad war for a couple of Town Hall 8s and a couple of Town Hall 7s. The important thing to keep in mind right here is that, you see, as long as you have good attackers above you, then lower fails can be cleaned up. And this is why we also tell a lot of people, hey, you've got to use your attacks nice and early, because if you use your attacks nice and early, this is really helpful, because then we can organize stuff a little bit better, and it allows us to not really get to that point where we kind of find ourselves needing an attack, and we have a lower player who has the ability to attack when we need an attack, and that's just wrong. But this war is important, and it is really, really important that we won this war. And I've got to say, to all of you out there that did something to make this war possible, it is really a pleasure. Now, the other thing is, this war was dedicated to the guys in the main clan, because obviously this clan, they destroyed the main clan, and they have this 11 win streak, which they're not going to have anymore at the end of this war, hopefully. Let's just cross our fingers and hope, anything could happen. You could get like 2 disconnects for some strange reason, and we would end up losing this war. But I don't think that's going to happen. And if that doesn't happen, we should end this win streak that these guys have here. And it's a good clan. There's probably one guy running all these accounts, but it's a really good clan, and they have got skills coming out their backsides. It is really a decent clan. Now, overall, did they win the war? No. Did we win the war? Most likely we're going to win the war. And am I pleased with what's happened so far? Dude, I am so impressed with everybody in the clan right now. I can't even begin to tell you guys how impressed I am with everybody in the clan. Now, I know a lot of you have been asking, can I join your clan? Can I join your clan? Can I join your clan? Look, if you are more than Town Hall 6, it is going to be difficult for us to fit you into the clan, because, you can see from this war, we need players that are dedicated, focused, and committed, and also have ability. Now, a lot of you who come in at Town Hall 7s plus, you don't always have ability, and you do have a lot of aggression, and you don't want people to tell you how to attack, which is understandable because you've done it for a while. But you've got to understand, this is not how we operate in this clan. We like to take players from when, they are not really that good in the game and make them into better players. Now, you get a lot of players, they come in at Town Hall 8, they already think they know how to play the game, so they don't want your information. You start telling them what to do, they're just going to argue with you. Anyway, guys, this has been your boy Plus, coming at you with another video for your face. The time is right about to hit 10 minutes, and that is way too much time, which is why I'm ending the video right here. This is the daily update video, not the fat video. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.